Hello everyone, welcome to Haley Moon Tarot. This is your weekly relationship reading for Sagittarius. How are you guys? Oops, got some cards coming out already. Yeah, Six of Stones. Got a person reaching out. They want to come in here. Somebody's ready to lay that foundation. Yeah, there's definitely interest. So this is someone showing you they're interested, they're invested in this. Some of you have other people, I feel, who didn't follow through. Has to do with people who've taken advantage. But I feel this is somebody literally reaching out to take advantage of this opportunity. Yeah, look at that. There you are, Sag. Unless you're dealing with another Sag, Aries, Leo, or Scorpio, or somebody in that Queen of Wands energy. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, there's justice here, harmony. There's harmony here between two people. Someone's coming in to lay that foundation. They're showing that they're interested, they're invested. But this is Seven of Cups, so this is somebody putting themselves in a position, right, to show that they're serious. Very nice. Some of you are definitely, anybody who I feel has taken advantage of you, right? Some of you have had people taking advantage of you. So this is where I feel this reading is telling you to take advantage of this opportunity. And if there's someone who's taken advantage or doesn't follow through, you no longer reciprocate. You look forward, change the focus. Justice. Yeah. Nice. And then we have, yep, there it is, Ten of Cups. I think we got two people basically going to, put it all out there. But this has to do with someone who, this could be a Queen of Wands with someone who feels the other person isn't going to follow through. They may be seeking out other options here and changing their focus. This isn't someone who's going to sit around and wait for someone here. And this is a person who knows what they want. Yeah. It's about harmony and balance. It's about being fair. So somebody doesn't reciprocate. Yeah, seeking out other opportunities. Taking advantage of the opportunities that are presented. Nice. Yeah, we have someone who's doing just that. Yeah, very nice. Look at that. See, taking a leap of faith. This is where I feel like you're going to take advantage of this. Now, some of you, I do see an Aries energy, but it can be anyone in that energy. Yeah, it's all about going for it, taking a leap of faith. Yeah, someone who follows through, they're reliable. It's somebody showing you they're interested, they're invested by following through, they're reliable. Some of you are leaving behind people who aren't reliable. See, people who've taken advantage. But I think this is really all about taking advantage of this opportunity. This is someone coming in to ask you out on a date. Yeah, I think you're going to go for it. Now, if you are a masculine Sag and this is a feminine Aries by any chance, or another fire sign, this is somebody who isn't afraid of taking a risk, but they're definitely going to make sure that this person's reliable. See, it's all about reliability and stability here. Yeah. Yeah. This is someone focused on the wand. They know what they want. This is somebody making a choice. Yeah, there's a spark. There's desire. There's a passionate new beginning. Very nice. Yeah. I do see also the High Priestess, someone kind of keeping it all in. But this is someone also trusting their inner knowing. They already know. I think somebody here already knows who they're choosing. If there are choices and options here. This could be somebody who has lots of options and opportunities, but they're choosing just one. And you could be choosing this person if you're the masculine energy. Yeah, look at that. Two of Cups, two people trusting their inner knowing. So I feel like this is nice. But what goes on between you stays between you. I do think that you're going to spend some time together. I see private time together. But if there are any choices or options, somebody definitely knows exactly what they want. There's passion, desire, attraction. Empress energy. See, this is somebody here. This is somebody who will definitely seek out other options if someone doesn't come in right and make some kind of commitment. If they don't follow through, they're out of here. Okay, guaranteed. This is a person who's, taken a risk before with somebody and they didn't follow through or took advantage of them and they weren't reliable. So this is, I feel, someone who's probably learned. So nice, though. I like it because I feel like it's just somebody who knows exactly what they want. They're already choosing. Yep, they know. Choosing the one. It's both people. See, two of you coming together. This is the start anew. This is about two people going down this path. See, you're coming together. Nice. This is beautiful. Yeah. Okay, say it's about following through. Tell me about the Knight of Vessels. If somebody doesn't follow through or they don't reciprocate, this is someone who's going to take the next opportunity. And I feel there's one here. Yeah. See if somebody tries to avoid. See those avoidance? Yeah. I say this is someone avoiding a disaster too by not taking a risk with someone who doesn't follow through or somebody who won't commit. Basically, it's all about committing to the path, just to be together, to spend time together, making sure that you see eye to eye on things. But I do feel it's about two people learning about each other. It's all about discovering each other, living in the moment. It's all about having a good time before things get serious too. Tell me about the Fool. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. See, this is somebody here going to leave someone behind. This is a Sag energy. Somebody rushes in and doesn't stick around. It'll be thanks but no thanks if they come back around. This is someone looking to see if there's any lack. This is a person who definitely isn't going to they're actually looking before they leap because they're applying lessons they've learned. Yeah. To make sure someone's following through, because often people don't. They come in. It's a little wishy-washy or mixed messages, but if somebody rushes in and doesn't stick around, it'll be thanks but no thanks. So in other words, if this person reaches out and the other person doesn't reciprocate or respond, this person's done. Yeah. Because I do see someone ghosting someone, ignoring them, feeling pressured, running away. Yeah. So that's what this person's looking at. This is basically someone who's been through this obviously before. Yeah. Yeah, I do see some of you got a person here. I do see, this is often an Aries energy, but an Emperor can really be anyone, any sign. So I do see some Leo energy. It's an energy of someone taming the beast. This has to do with a person making this happen, being confident. So it's about looking at someone who's confident. If you have a person who comes in and then you reach out to them and then all of a sudden they ghost you, this is not a person who's confident. They're not ready for they're not ready for commitment, put it that way. So whoever comes in, I feel like this is just someone reflecting on this, someone who rushed in and backed out. Yeah, they come in too fast, they come on too strong, and then they kind of feel pressured. So this is somebody just kind of sitting here going, well, I'm just kind of doing me, doing my own thing. Focusing, this is someone focusing on themselves, doing their own thing. This is not someone who's chasing. This is actually an Empress. We have an Emperor and Empress here. Nice. Yeah. See, it's all about being two people showing each other they're reliable. See, two people leaving their baggage behind, but it's about reliability by following through. Because this is somebody, if a person's not reliable or follow through, why would they want to sit around? It's not someone who's going to sit around and wait, I can tell you. Yeah. Interesting. Some of you feminine Sages are dealing with a masculine Aries, Leo, possibly, maybe another Sag. There is a little Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here as well. Yeah. Lovely. Let's have a look at the Empress. The Empress. Yeah. This is somebody here. This is about laying the foundation. There's either a foundation being built or there's nothing. Yeah, this is somebody who'll just leave this all behind and go down another path. Yeah, this is often a person who's on their own path already, But like I say, it's about two people taking a leap of faith together. Okay, that's what it's showing. Taking that leap of faith together to go down this path. Yeah, two people going to look before they leap. And I feel it's just all these lessons from the past. Yeah, putting in effort. It's about building. See, it's just, yeah, building, getting to know friends and family. Yeah, beautiful energy, effort. Someone here is ready to put in some effort. This is what the Queen of Wands is doing. Focus on work, goals, things they're hoping to achieve. This is someone who can be fairly social when they want to be. But I feel like this is somebody definitely wanting somebody. It's a person, put it this way, if the other person doesn't put effort, they're not going to stick around. No. I think both people here in this have both learned lessons from the past. Tell me about the Emperor, the masculine energy. Tell me about the Emperor. Oops. Yeah, see, it's all about new. It's all about new. Beautiful. See, this is where the baggage is released. This is about showing someone that there's interest, they're invested because they're reliable. If this person's looking for the same thing, they want to make sure the other person's reliable too. Yeah, somebody positive, high vibrational energy. Look at that. Beautiful. See, it's an energy of a person moving on from something. See, anybody can be in these energies. It just has to do with, it's just the way people react to certain situations. But this is an energy of beautiful change, a whole new chapter. Yeah, somebody is moving away from something else here that's not working. Maybe putting in distance with somebody who's ghosted, ignored. Yeah, so beautiful change. Yeah, it's a whole new chapter here. It's all about these two people coming together, choosing the one, trusting your intuition when someone's right for you or not. I mean, you have to spend time together, obviously. But this is two people that don't have any baggage. They're not bringing any baggage in. This is often someone who's got a little baggage. They kind of rush in and back out. They start to feel pressured because they're not ready to commit. So that's what you're supposed to look at, masculine or feminine. It don't really matter in this reading. But I'm seeing new and a beautiful positive change and a whole new chapter. Someone's closing the book on the past. We have a person who feels confident. They have a lot of self-control. They're going to make this happen. Yeah, making it happen. Beautiful. Going on a date. Nice. Getting out, socializing. It's like I say, it's a step-by-step process. Spending time together. Going out, meeting some friends. Being social. Tell me about the Ace of Wands energy. Ace of Wands, yeah. So like I say, this is where I feel someone here. It's all about a person who makes up excuses. I should have not bothered. This often it'll fill in cards. Like it'll fill in cards. So some of you got someone who made up excuses. See, they didn't follow through. It didn't go anywhere because they weren't reliable. And this is someone who often knows they're not reliable, or, you know. So that's kind of the thing. So they want it because they come in and they want it. But then once they got the opportunity, they make up excuses. But some of you have a person who is going to follow through. They are going to lay the foundation. But I do see going with the flow and dating, just kind of exploring this to see where it goes. Yeah. Nice. I don't know if this is somebody who'll make up excuses, though, the Queen of Wands, but we'll see, taking it to the next level. No, it's somebody else. It has to do with this energy right here. Somebody rushes in and out. They make up. It's just a person not ready. They're apprehensive. Some of you, there could be two people too. I do sense some of you too, especially on the feminine side, where this is somebody who is getting, it's an energy of a person taking an opportunity that's presented because somebody else isn't following through. And I mean, it's almost like the masculine's doing it, but I think it's just happening. Tell me about the page. Yeah, this is someone being careful what they wish for. See, this is someone keeping it all to themselves, playing it safe. So it's just somebody, do you want to go for a cup of coffee? Yeah, but it's whether or not this, see, some of you have got a person who didn't follow through, so now you've got another person coming in and you're going to take the opportunity. That's the way it is. Never sit around waiting for someone. I feel that's the worst thing people can do is sit and wait for people who are never reliable. They don't follow through. It won't go anywhere. They don't really want it to. They're not ready, whatever their excuses are. Okay, save your excuses for someone else kind of energy and follow through. I mean, this is a beautiful energy because we have the Empress here. See, waiting for somebody to build the foundation. As soon as that person comes in to build that, because this is an Empress. This is someone who's learned those lessons. Yeah, someone just like putting in effort. It takes two, though. This person's not afraid of the work. Not at all. So someone can carry a lot of weight. I do think they're a person who's strong and confident. They know what they want. But if you're dealing with someone who doesn't know what they want and you are that Emperor energy, the same goes for the masculine. Seek out other options. Don't sit around waiting. Because when you wait for someone and they know you're waiting, they can take advantage of you, right? So, the whole reading is about taking advantage of this next opportunity. Two people going to spend some time, and this actually could go somewhere, but it's where I feel you'll decide together. Yeah, see, trusting your intuition. It's when you just know that someone's not going to, they're keeping all their feelings to themselves. They're not going to follow through. And that's why you need to trust your intuition. It's stronger than you know. Trust it, okay? Because it's this other person. Basically, it's next, I feel. Nice. Well, we got some powerful, fiery people here. Take care. See you soon.